Hi guys, welcome back. Today we use the new device to record the lecture, and it's costed like 20 gigabyte for each lecture. It's not very inexpensive, I would say, but still that today's lecture, and at least we noticed something that is useful, like to know what your German flag. The problem is that would retain the equation obvious to observe, but the problem is that within the equation, and they could carry on different meanings, so to say. For example, like k minus 1, k minus l could be Klausur, could be something else like cafe and cafe latte. And so that always, like when I go to the Geschäftsgarten Starbucks cafe, and I will say latte cafe because I want to put my competitors into the reality. I don't want to really that hochhanisieren dem Konkurrenz into the theoretical drafts, so to say. And and the battery is low, so we need a little bit energy. It's kind of interesting, but to be honest, the value which the equation carries on, like 25 under 30 euro, so you won't find that intensive because the value is too low and hardly to trigger your motive, so to say. And and I feel like I said some important points actually. And why there is some big discrepancies and between that they天呐，哎呦天啊！这肯定是我的，这肯定是我的票。然后马可教授在这里，他的车是 BJL 105，然后so the problem is that why there's discrepancies between the teaching team that they should say something like brightly, like in autumn, but the students, like my classmates, still in the current volume, and current volume absolutely cannot live anymore, because the reason is that not very justice, right? But you don't have any other choices currently, and so yeah, that's a huge point, and because Olivier Qiangzhang knows, like, start from PhD, and they know what's actually happening forwards, and yeah. And other problem is that when the uni spot comes again today, wow, so beautiful, and 我的天呐，and comes again, and then that one saying cool. Now what's on the PowerPoint actually need to be memorized, right? But it's not as easy as you saw, and what could be behind the stages, like who actually called that once when it's brought into the classroom, and like meine Güte, and like in the equation, like there is you C, S and C and S can replace with C, and etc. My God, who behave the equation and who behave the mathematical and macroeconomics numerical equation? My God, who behaves that? 我还为12388， and always thinking that's really bothering, right? But who caught this one up? And on the class, everyone's present, and who sent that mind signal and to so that is the signaling theory, and which by GCC calls, and who actually called that one into the classroom might greater. Up to which kind of point and what they are actually interested in. And then I found quickly that is up from the highest point within the lower range, I would say, like from that 金锁 that Goldschlüssel actually is like €7, like €6.99, right? Since that, and the people will come in. So this is a problem really that you could think that is very interesting, and otherwise it's like after, for example, like they opened the swords, also this get clipped on the back, on the shoe back, for example, which is determinant factor. And recently is Liang Wei's friends like offer 7th small one and use gentle female voice and determines, and when she said okay and everything's fine, and I absolutely cannot determine although I pay, and so that's kind of so that's kind of shitty because you pay but you cannot determine, and also you're not your family member, and you should by determine someone like offer 7 but you don't not attend that TV program, like, right?
Hey, aber wie weit overshared er?
Zum Beispiel, wie man benutzt das Semikolon, da das Komma
Also
und
vor 10 Jahren hätte ich jetzt gesagt.
die ganzen Liebe, das also ohne Liebe.
Bitte was?
Meine Güte. And someone are questioning my way of study, and they think that is not correct, but that is the functioning way of me to kind of English.
Problem wäre, dann wäre ich.
So 行，我们先说到这儿，然后就先这。